Welcome to the next lecture of Osha online training. Today our topic is nail gun safe usage. So our today lecture outline is the following. We will discuss how to use nail guns in a safe way. So the first point is that face shield should be used as the nail gun can eject nails or splinters towards an operator face. If an operator is using a nail gun, then in that case, if he is not wearing a face shield PPE, then his face can be hit by the nails which eject from the nail gun. On the other hand, the exhaust gas from the machine can also be driven unintentionally to an operator face. So these are some of the hazards. For this, we have to use face shield, personal protective equipment. This is a face shield which you have to use in order to use the nail gun in a safe way. Eye protection PPE should be adopted as nail gun can be hazardous for eyes of an operator. If an operator using nail gun, then there is a risk that eyes of the operator can be hit by the nails driven from the nail gun. Then in that case, eye protection, or you can say that safety glasses can be used in order to avoid those hazardous situations. Hearing protection such as ear muffs PPE should be used because the nail gun might produce noise. There is also the chances of noise from the nail gun. So in that case, in order to protect yourself from the noise, you have to use ear muffs PPEs. You can see in the picture, this is a commonly used PPE in the work environment. The next point is that operators should be trained in the usage of nail gun tool. A worker could not or should not use a nail gun without training and instruction. So they should be properly instructed and trained of how to use a nail gun. The higher authority or the competent person have to provide the training to the worker before the usage of a nail gun. Apart from instruction, supervision must also be underwent so that to ensure safe usage. A competent person or a safety officer should only not have to provide the instruction and training, but he has also to look after in the supervision and he have to supervise of the working of an operator of the nail gun. Now, one of the very important point regarding nail gun is that when a near miss or an accident happened from the nail gun, then they must be reported to the higher management level so that to avoid them in the future. Now, what is a near miss and what is an accident in case of nail gun? For example, an operator is using a nail gun and a nail has come out from the nail gun and has been directed toward the fingers of an operator and has shooted his hand, but luckily he has not injured himself. So in that case, we can say it is a near miss. So a near miss is an incident which has the potential to cause injury, but it doesn't do so. So, but we have not to avoid and neglect the near misses in case of nail guns. They should be reported to the higher management so that to avoid them in the future. And if suppose an accidents occur in case of nail guns, an operator has injured himself or someone else, so in that case, they must have to be reported to the upper management. While using the nail guns tool, you have to avoid more than 120 psi pressure. There is some there is a pressure criteria in the usage of nail guns. What is psi? It is pounds per square inch. So the pound per square inch should not be more than 120. We have to maintain 120 psi pressure while using a nail gun. Don't put the finger on the trigger if you are not using it. If suppose you are not aiming at the material, for instance a wood or any other material, and you are not aiming to driven out the nails, then in that case don't put the finger on the trigger as it may be hazardous and dangerous. While you are inspecting or maintaining, or the computer person is inspecting or maintaining the nail gun, then in that case the nail gun should be disconnected from the main power source. So it's also really an important point. Nail guns should not be aimed or pointed at other workers if even it is disconnected. In some cases, the workers operator pointed it out at other workers. So this is really a bad practice. Even if it is disconnected from its power source, then in that case, you must not have to point it out at other workers. only on the nail gun when it is in contact with the material. When you have aimed at the material, for example, a wood, and you have placed it on it, then in that case on the machine. When you have not aimed it at a certain material, do not on the nail gun machine. And the last important point is that try to not use nail gun when it need inspection. There might be the situations when a nail gun would not be in a proper or a good condition to use it in the workplace, and it may require maintenance and inspection from the competent person. Then in that case do not use it. So guys, this was about the safe usage of nail guns. If you have any question, then ask me in the comment section. I will try to respond as much as I can. Thanks, take care, and bye.